Welcome to the live chat.
What's this?
Welcome to live chat.
Oh.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Everybody, Doug218.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Welcome to your Friday live stream show. And Four Towers Films, welcome to Coffee and a Chat. So,
We're doing something a little different today.
we're
We're back at the coffee shop.
So it actually is Coffee and a Chat.
Today.
So,
Disclaimer, if you hear any copyrighted music in the background, we don't own the copyright and we're not making any money off
yes,
of it.
exactly.
We don't control what plays over the loudspeaker.
Now that we've got that out of the way, how the heck is everyone?
Yeah, I got had it. Oh well.
And
It's cold out.
yes, and to all our friends who in the U.S., especially you folks in Chicago,
Oh, stay warm.
stay warm, stay indoors. If you can order in, order in.
Because wow,
Yike.
the temperature that you guys are experiencing, holy crap, dangerous temperatures.
Yeah, well,
there.
we've had some really cold nights. I know. I've walked home in a few nights.
Well, our nights here have gotten to like minus 34, but like Chicago, and not just Chicago, but other places there, they're like minus 50, minus 60. I mean, that's pretty freaking cold.
Yeah, dang.
We feel for you.
And to get home and you hear that wind whistling and you're just kind of praying every step of the way, going, please let me get home, please let me get home, please let me get home. Or you're walking down the street going, I've often wondered how I'm going to exit this world and realizing this could be it.
Oh, God. I mean, I was watching some videos online. I'm a rail fan, and obviously, Danny, we checked out my channel, know that. From Chicago, and they were putting the tracks on fire.
You were telling me that.
Check that out. There were some videos online for that. Where they were setting the track on fire.
No, that would be wild
really
to see.
Just because the trains can run because of because it's extreme cold. Same with extreme heat.
Yeah.
The ties
The
will
warp.
buckle.
Yeah.
The warp.
So listen, outside of the bone-chilling weather
Yes.
and the collab we did, how's your week been?
Pretty good. Somewhat busy. Been doing a lot of blog posts and stuff those who watch my Monday show, I'm a writer.
Good series. I've been watching it myself.
Thank you. So I've been pretty busy with that.
I'm not afraid to admit it. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
But been doing that. Working on my book too.
Good to hear. I know
We'll let you know, like when I'm getting close to publishing it and stuff. I'll let you know if you want to check it out.
I'm waiting to see when it's published because I told her when it's done, I want the first signed copy.
Because I plan to do print and ebook, so.
Yeah, I told her I want the first physical copy.
Yes.
Then I can say I knew her back when she was just a humble writer. Before she
haven't reached status yet. Working on it though.
J.K. Rowling, go.
J.K. Rowling, the first billionaire author. We'll probably talk about that on Monday's series.
Aim big, man.
But I don't think Stephen King's pretty big.
But
pretty big.
First $1 billion author.
First $1 billion author.
Well,
author.
Been working on for me.
And how's your week been?
Been busy. because of the extreme cold, we've had the kids were they were on indoor.
We said earlier lockdown.
Well,
What you could,
excuse us. It's one of those numbers that call.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. Well, for a grade 1 kid that wants to go out and play, 2 days of extreme cold, and they're
Yeah.
stuck indoors, these kids have gone stir crazy.
I bet.
You know, and you know it's the location has had some issues with its heating because of the cold, and you know, like,
Oh yeah, your boiler's been banging. He said.
and it's just because of the extreme cold temp. You know, hopefully, you know, if the temperature evens out,
Yeah.
you know, we won't have any more issues. Mockingjay. Working on content. Did the collab with you. That was fun.
That was fun. We have to do more of them.
They-
Well, probably this Wednesday we have another review.
Yeah.
We have a couple of coming up that
Yeah.
we found that we want to try.
You haven't decided. I don't think you decided which one you wanted to do next.
No, we talked about there's one. What's the name? It's the Frappuccino.
It's a Starbucks
Oh,
Frappuccino.
Starbucks Frappuccino. We want to try because we haven't seen it before.
It's s'mores flavored.
S'mores. So that's one. That's coming up. There's
And
a
then-
Coffee Crisp chocolate bar,
A salted caramel
which
coffee
we also
crisp.
haven't seen before.
And a Kit Kat espresso and ganache.
Yes. Yes, that'll be very
So tune in.
rich.
Yeah.
So that's another one.
So tune in for
That's
those.
coming up. That'll be one of the Wednesdays coming up. So haven't decided which. I'll just tune in to see which one is going to be on Wednesday.
So I'll make sure I'm there bright and early, and I'll have a empty belly for whatever's coming down the road.
Or if you're thirsty.
Or thirsty.
Plus, I've got one thing I'm going to be doing. You have to check it out. Hopefully, if you're interested in that, I'll be doing some all-out lip balm. Some of you might know we're soap makers and lotion and lip balm makers too. So we do have another channel, and we can put in a link if you want to check it out. We don't have a lot up there yet because we've just really been busy with doing other things, so we haven't done a lot of video on there.
Outside life, it's
Yeah.
just.
And so we're gonna gonna make just for me this time. I usually make for others too, but like as orders and that. But this time I'm just gonna for me, unless you want. But he doesn't like the kind of flavors I do. So sometimes depends. I haven't decided what flavor. This flavor and all that.
I told you to leave the Mockingjay at home.
Sorry about that. The MockingJay's been very
Vocal.
vocal today. His messages.
It's funny when we're walking, and because that's her message notifier, and all of a sudden you'll hear out of her purse or her pocket the Mockingjay go off.
Such the life of a freelancer. Especially one where people want to ask you questions, or clients want to ask for things, all that. So we'll get into that in on my writer series on Monday when I get to freelancing. if you're interested, or those writers are interested.
I uploaded a
Nope. Phone down.
live stream down.
Live stream down.
Live stream down. The joys of shooting on location, and you don't. Well, we kind of have a stand, but it's pretty big actually.
We don't have it here. We didn't bring it.
We didn't bring it.
So it's using the phone zone thing.
I have like a case on mine, so it's kind of got the cover, so I'm using it like a kickstand.
Where I've got mine propped up against stuff. You know, that's what you do. As I say, guerrilla shooting.
We
Guerrilla
perfect.
filmmaking, they
Yeah,
call it.
guerrilla filmmaking. We perfected that.
Yes, we
Uh,
have.
I actually uploaded a new animated short done with stills. We were with the Go Train.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
It's very good. Check out his channel. Or if you're on his channel, check that video out.
and I'm actually, if the weather's good, maybe I can get some more. And,
It's supposed to be warmer this weekend,
yeah,
so we're hoping to get more footage of that.
it'd be nice to be able to, because it's been so cold, to be able to go like to one of the other locations and actually.
There's a couple other locations we want to scout around here. We've been going to St. Michael's. We like that one because it's nice and close to tracks, but there's a couple other locations we really like too. But it's been so freaking cold.
No,
So
you don't
or
want.
snowing, or raining, or
And really, do you want to sit outside, like waiting for the train to come in?
in minus 30 temperatures? Not really.
Not this
No.
kid. Mm-mm.
No. Considering like our line here is there's not a lot of freight on it, and most like there used to be when I was a kid. There was a lot of freight on this line, the one that we've been showing you. But like about 20 some odd years ago, because the commuter traffic really went up. Because there used to really only be 2 trains every hour or so. Now it's
remember
every
you
half
telling
an
me that.
hour. Actually, it's even less than that now, I think. But they had to move the freight north of us. So it's on a line north of us. And we'll get there probably in the summer, but it's a little
Bit of
kind
a-
of cold, a little bit of a to get there. But it's not that far, but it's a little bit north of us where they moved all the freight to. Now, occasionally you will see freight on this line, but it's really usually late at night, and it's very rare. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, you know, that's why you'll see mostly Go. We do get Via along here. There's only maybe a couple of trains a day. It's hard to catch them. I do have an app to track them, so I'm gonna see if I can catch a couple of Vias. And Amtrak, for you Amtrak lovers, Amtrak does one on this line too, going to New York.
Looks like a ghost.
It's really hard to catch Amtrak, really hard, because
I know.
it like runs like, I forget how often. I don't think it's at once a day. I think it's I'd have to check on that, but it's pretty hard to catch it.
Well, we've had incidents.
It's just like showed up and we're not ready, kind of thing.
Yeah, well,
It's
literally,
like, ah,
we've had
crap.
instances where we've walked around the corner, and the
There it
tracks
is.
there it is going on by on the tracks, and both of us have got our phones in our pockets.
And we're like, ah, crap. If you're more likely out of the non-Go, you're more likely to find Via than Amtrak because it runs more frequently, runs every day. But going, I think, to Ottawa, and there is
North Bay.
North Bay. Although I don't think the North Bay one runs this way. I'm not sure about them. I don't think so. I think it goes from Toronto north, but which is outside of Toronto here. And then
My
the
father's.
Canadian, some of you might have heard the Canadian, which goes down to Vancouver, does not pass us, which would be cool if it did, but it doesn't. It doesn't go eastbound. Actually, I think it does. Sorry, it might.
We'll get back to
I'll
you.
look on that, but I'm not sure if it goes, because there's a couple different routes. There's one that's north of us, and then there's this one. So I'm not 100% sure on that, because I believe it is cross country, the Canadian, like all the way down east.
Oh yeah.
But the Canadian, the Canadian goes down out to Vancouver, and that would be a cool one to catch. But I've never seen it, so not here. Maybe one time we'll have to see when it departs Toronto and try to grab it from there, from Union Station. There's some good vantage points there, really.
True.
Like it's pretty heavy train traffic.
Well, because it's like
It's a big hub.
it's a hub, you
Big
know.
hub. So you don't really get freight that I've ever seen. But yeah, because again, it's north of the city usually. Although there is freight that does come into the city, it's not that. It's mostly at night.
It's mostly just commercial and
It's mostly commuter, yeah.
commuter stuff.
But you do see Via, Amtrak, and GO primarily,
Yeah.
which is our big. It's like your Metro in some areas. And I know Amtrak in a lot of places are like the locals. It's like our locals is GO for those who are in the States or other parts of the world.
You know, like where I grew up, we have no train service at all. We used to.
You ain't even afraid up there? You probably guys get trucked. Your stuff gets trucked in.
A lot of trucks, you know, a lot of long haul, but I think we have more freight. We don't have a lot of commercial trains that go
No,
through.
because it's not a heavy enough.
There's not enough ridership.
Not enough ride. Although there used to be a train that they now canceled. Used to go out there. I went all the way to North Bay, which is a small town. It's about roughly 4 hours from here, north of us, northern Ontario. And there used to be a train that used to go all the way up there, and it, you know, like kind of like your Amtrak that have viewing cars and stuff like that. Because it was long track, but
it had a dining car, you know, and all that.
observation car, that kind of thing. But they canceled because there wasn't enough people taking it. So now it's buses.
Well, you know, and when the option came up that when they were offering the train service, I'm like, great, because where we live, it's I've got to take the train into the city to Toronto, and then I would have to go from the train station over to the bus station, and
It's about a subway ride.
you know,
Carrying all your stuff.
exactly. But when this came in, it was fantastic. I could get off one side of the platform, walk over to the next, buy my ticket, and it was less travel time.
And more comfortable.
It was more comfortable.
Buses are just not that comfortable to take a long trip.
And to go where my family is, it's 3.5 hours by bus. And it was like it stopped like Aurelia, Barrie, and so on all the way up. And it was just and when the bus is going to North Bay, it's full. It's packed solid. And that's usually when you have the one person that's got that big, humongous bag that they don't want to put up in the overhead.
It doesn't fit
Or the-
properly. I thought they were supposed to put them in the overhead though.
It's either supposed to be in the overhead,
Or under the seat if you
under
can
the
fit it.
seat, or in the bus storage compartment outside.
Well, I'm actually surprised they would let them get on the bus with a big bag and not put them in the storage.
Well, that's why I've got it's off camera, but it's like a sling bag. You know?
Like that's like Greyhound and stuff, but I
Well,
would think they'd make you store it
well,
because there's just not enough space.
and now because of the incidents where we've had buses getting hit, you know,
I think the latest one we heard was the one in Ottawa.
oh my
That was, I think, a
God.
commuter double decker. I don't think that was like a Greyhound. Not sure about that. I don't think so.
And
It's
it
a
looked like
double-decker.
it looked like someone had taken a can opener
Oh
to
my
it and just
God.
opened it up. I forget.
That was horrible.
Was there any loss of life?
Oh yeah, two, I believe.
Which is oh my God, which is
I'm actually
surprising.
surprised. I mean, that's horrible.
But-
Of course, but I'm actually surprised, and actually that's what everybody. If you saw, like, look at the video if you haven't seen it. I'm
Yikes.
actually surprised there weren't more people killed. There were a lot of injured,
Yeah,
but I'm surprised there weren't more people killed. I mean, and actually, no, I think there's three, two on the bus, one at the station. Or
yeah,
at
because
the-
it came in pretty close.
Oh
didn't it?
yeah, it hit off the curb. It hit the shelter.
Yeah.
And then just sheared off the side of the bus. And that's the two people sitting at the front of the bus were killed, and then one person on the platform got killed.
Yeah.
I'm actually really surprised not more because I mean it didn't just stop at the front of us. I mean it kept kind of going a little bit, but wow,
Well, you know, and just
don't know what happened there.
well, just to give all of these guys a little information. If they're looking and going, well, how come Four Towers Films and Doug Terry Keane are filming this time in the afternoon?
Well, I know we usually do it around 11.
But I have to start earlier today, so we thought,
Surprise!
and we thought, why not? Let's go to our local coffee shop.
And we haven't been here in a while, so
We haven't shot here in a while, and
yeah. So we thought, yeah, why not?
why not?
Different change of scenery.
You know, and you guys have seen the set before.
And you know, we're actually having
Coffee
coffee.
chat.
today.
It's not a coffee shop. It's a green screen.
And we're playing music in the background. And we invited all my friends are
These are all computer generated people.
computer generated. They're not really here.
And we brewed the coffee in our coffee maker.
You can actually get Tim Hortons coffee to brew in the coffee maker.
And it's
Just
actually
like Starbucks.
and
How are
it's,
you been? All right.
hey Mike, how
Good,
you
how are
doing?
you?
Glad to see you.
Oh, you got a handful. How you keeping?
Not bad. What are you doing?
Oh, we're actually doing a live stream on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
We have channels.
We have a
I got you down.
Oh
oh no, Mike's on. Mike's now been
my
introduced
God. You
to
got a
the.
channel?
Yeah, we both
Yeah,
do.
we both do.
What are you doing with it?
We've done different kind of commentary, opinion pieces.
Yeah.
I've done animated film. She's done straight films. And it's just like we've been doing this for 3
About
weeks,
a month
almost
now.
a month now.
Yeah.
So it was something we talked about doing, and now here we are.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and it's
Followers?
Couple. You know. So I mean, we just started, so it takes
It's
a while.
work.
It takes a while. Yeah.
You know, it's you could be up to a year before you really
Or
see,
more,
or
yeah.
more before you really see the followers come in. But you know, it was something we said we wanted to do, so
That's something we always said that we want to do for a long time. So
You've got opinions on stuff.
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be useful.
thank you.
We're hoping it will grow.
Yeah.
If we stick to it,
Yeah.
well, we'll get some anyway. It's just fun. We like doing it. But, you know.
It's okay, guys. See
All
you
right,
later.
Mike.
Take
See ya.
care.
Try to keep
Okay. Sorry for the interruption. That
That was our
was
friend Mike. That was another writer. He
Ah.
actually writes for, he's a reporter, columnist. He writes for our local papers here.
he does about the music scene.
Music, entertainment,
Entertainment
things like
scene.
that here.
Very nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
What were we talking about before we got drawn off topic? Sorry.
No clue.
God. Live TV, give us a break. We don't have someone behind with cue cards going,
Or in front of us. Wouldn't be behind us. You can't read it behind you.
true. True. It's Friday. What's your plans, guys, for Friday?
Or the weekend.
Or the weekend? Or if you're one of those poor folks that are trapped in Snowmageddon, you know?
And frostquake land. Hey, you getting any frostquakes? I read that Chicago's getting frostquakes. We've had them
Yeah, little disconcerting.
a few years ago, 2014, 2015. It got about as cold as that here.
Yeah.
Like, not never ending. And those loud booms. We got frostquakes here, so. How was your experience
Yeah.
with frostquakes?
Yeah.
They're loud. They can be very disconcerting, but I know what they are. So,
Well, you know, actually where we're seated, remember when we felt the earthquake?
an earthquake, yeah, it's not the same thing, but yes.
We felt, it was such a,
Yeah. Because we don't get earthquakes here often. We can get earthquakes here. because when you think of earthquake, you typically think like California or Indonesia or, you know, places
Elsewhere.
like that, yeah, because they get them so often. But yeah, we can get earthquakes here. There's actually a couple fault lines just south of us in Lake Ontario.
And so here we were, having coffee.
Yeah, it was weird. And it wasn't even here, it was in the States.
Yeah, we
could
felt
feel
the
it from
shock.
there. I think it's like Michigan or something,
Yeah,
which is kind of just across the lake from us. New York and Michigan are pretty much just across. We're not actually all that far from them. But,
that way.
and it was like a 5 point something, almost a 6. And we could feel it here.
Gave us the shimmy
Oh
shake.
yeah, it was
It wasn't.
shaking pretty good. You could feel it.
Well, when you feel it come up through the soles of your feet, and you're like,
Yeah, and you know it's an earthquake. Like, you know, it's not like a big heavy truck or something like that going by. You know it's an earthquake.
it's Mother Nature getting a little bit.
Oh, yeah. And it's
Touchy.
weird because it doesn't always happen here. I mean, you can get microquakes, but you just don't get that here.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Um,
And then, so I can just imagine what it must have been like for them.
no thanks.
It must have been almost a 6. That's pretty significant.
Yeah. And you know what? What just kind of messes
That was a
my,
few years ago, so don't worry.
and what messes my head. I feel so sorry for like all the expats, our fellow YouTubers in like Japan, with all the
Yeah, they get a
crazy
lot.
weather they get,
Yeah. They get a lot of big earthquakes there.
and typhoon and all that, don't they?
Yeah, they can get typhoons, but just hurricane. But yeah,
But
and monsoons too. They get a lot of like a rainy season.
they spend the money
Well, yeah.
to earthquake-proof the cities.
As best as they can. I mean, actually, Tokyo, and that is one of the most earthquake-prepared cities in the world.
And apparently, by what we
Which
were,
makes sense,
I know.
because they get so many of them, and they're big earthquakes typically.
and what's funny, conversely, we did some research about
Tokyo.
Tokyo, and that one of the most expensive
Yes.
cities to live in.
Holy crap, it's an expensive city. We thought Toronto and like Vancouver are bad, but oh my
Y'all
gosh.
put them to shame.
Like,
Ooh.
some of the food isn't bad price, but
Like the-
holy crap, the apartments.
Like we were looking at the rentals, and it's like, well, what we pay here is like 1,042
oh,
for.
God. The reason our rent is not as high is because we've lived there a long time.
We've
but,
we've lived where we have for
But
a while.
the rents here now averaging
Excuse me, there is a
over
message for you.
$2,000, and some areas it's over 3,000, like Vancouver and stuff like that. It's expensive, but holy crap!
Well, look, we looked at one that was like 3,400,
5,000.
and
One
then,
was over 10,000.
and then they
That was
required
in Tokyo proper.
2 months. Well,
You do
standard,
here too.
first and last.
They don't do security deposits here, like in the States you have security deposits, which you get back. We don't get that back.
We don't-
I mean, well, I guess. No,
They-
you don't get that back. You don't get your money back here. In case, this is a tip if you want to come to Canada. We should do ones like that too,
Yeah.
if for people wanting to come to Canada. Because we've been asked different questions from different people who are American or from other parts of the world
Yeah.
about coming here and, different things. But
Yeah.
unlike in the States, you have a security deposit, which you get back if you leave, and then you pay like first month or last month or whatever. Here it's first and last month rent, and you don't get either of them back. So, because then, you pay your first month in advance once you get accepted, and then your last month, once you say you're leaving, you don't have to pay that because it's paid
Yeah.
for, and they take that money instead. But you don't get either of it back.
And I think they use that too if there's any sort of.
No, they don't use it against. They'll charge you extra.
Yeah, so-
They'll give you like a bill like so.
If you punch holes in the wall,
If you punch
or,
holes in the wall, there's a lot of damage. It's not wear and tear. If you say paint the walls, paint them back, they will charge you to repaint the walls or fix holes or things that aren't normal wear and tear. Then, so that's where your security deposit comes in handy, because that's what pays for that.
Yeah.
But ours does. We don't have that, so they'll actually come after you. And here, pay for this because it's beyond. Other than that, you won't have to pay anything extra.
Yeah.
But that's what they do here.
So, guys, keep an eye out. Maybe tomorrow, seeing that it's Saturday, you might see some surprise new
Well, we usually
videos.
say that always look out for surprise videos too. Like we have a schedule, but we can put up surprise videos as well.
You never know. Surprise ones might pop up.
That could be another series.
Super surprise Saturdays.
Could be.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah, let us know. Description.
Down there. So, what are you working on this afternoon?
I have a law article
Law article.
on. Real estate. I do a lot of law articles.
And she, I'm just so impressed by the amount of research you do that, she's read me some of the comments she's gotten or how somebody's reached out to ask her actual questions.
Yeah. Well, I think part of that is it is a lot of research that I do, of course. I mean, like that, we'll discuss that when I get into the freelancing part of the series, but it's a lot of research and knowing where to research, what the best places to research and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I give you also a little secret. I studied law in college, so that also helps, which we'll talk about when we get to expert knowledge, because you probably heard that.
Stop! Spoilers!
No, it's teasers. It's teasers. So let you know what's coming up, and when I get to that.
Oh,
Because
okay,
right now
so
I'm talking about novels.
so you're doing teasers on your channel and spoilers on mine.
Yes, if you want to check out my channel, but it's just so I mean that's why. I mean that's not even the only I've taken courses and studied in a lot of different areas, so I mean it helps.
No, I'm just, you know what?
But that's why, and plus you're always learning and stuff. So
And I know you'll say I'm biased because of our long history with each other, but I am very impressed with the amount of work that you do and that the professionalism you put into your product and everything you write. So
oh, thank you.
She's got the career, I got the job.
That's because I was wanted one. I said when I was young. There was 3 careers that I wanted that I was going to pursue. One was acting, which I did for a bit. Directing, which I'm kind of doing now, and eventually we're going to be actually possibly doing some films as well. So. Because it's something that we also wanted to do, or I wanted to do. And now that I have my channel, and yes, we can do it. So, and writing. Now I've been writing since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not formally, obviously, but I've written since I was a kid. So now we said that those are the 3 I wanted to do, and I've achieved at least one of them as a career. So.
For me, doing video. Okay,
It wasn't easy.
I'm gonna date myself with this. Who out there remembers the old Super 8 cameras?
Yeah. We didn't have one, but yeah.
My dad had one when I was growing up,
My cousin had one.
and it used to take the old Kodak cartridge film.
Well, they were like wheel to wheel, Super
Yeah.
8. And
But
then
it was-
they went to cartridge.
And
My cousin had like a wheel to wheel type film.
well, the one my father had was the cartridge style Super 8 handhelds, and I must have burned
I've
through.
seen them.
God knows how many of with cartridges of that I burned through. Because at the time it was expensive, like that.
Oh yeah, it's
You know,
film.
it was
Not
film.
digital.
Not like nowadays, you know, you're not happy with it, you can just go delete. You know, and
Which is much nicer, a lot easier to edit. Believe me, I've done student films. And like
Excuse
him,
me?
I used to do films as a kid.
Yeah.
I'd take, when my dad finally got like
video
a
camera. and
video
all that.
camera, I would take it and I'd make films
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And I'd edit them. And it's a lot harder to edit that kind of film, believe me, than digital.
Well, I remember when the first video camera my father ever got, and it's like they were wanting. I have family at that time who was living in Vancouver.
They still are.
Well, all of them were still living in Vancouver.
There's only one that's not now.
I don't know where the others have
Well,
moved.
out west.
Out west. Most of the Dang family lived out west, but now they've kind of spread out more.
Still in BC.
My dad used to have me film for him, you know, and so here I am in the truck, you know, and I've got my arm posted in the window, and I'm trying to film out the window of this moving Dodge truck, you know, and talk about what I'm seeing, you know. I love my dad, but as a commentary on a film, not the most talkative fella.
Yeah.
So, and I fell in love with doing that. I've done animated film like you've seen, and, you know,
Yeah.
so.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
That's Jeeves, my message man, telling me I have a message.
Yes, I think they heard.
Yes. He's a bit of an impertinent boy, so he just interrupts whenever. He's my pocket butler.
Excuse me, a message.
Yeah, excuse me. She's got the wildlife, I've got the
I got a
Englishman.
wildlife. It's not even a real bird. You know where the mockingjay comes from.
Look,
If you don't, it's from the Hunger Games.
episode.
From all of them, really.
Yeah.
The original. You'll recognize it if you've seen the Hunger Games. If not, that's where it's from. If you haven't seen it.
I had something else I was going to ask you, and because it's Friday and my
Yeah, it's Friday, you know, your brain just shuts
My cerebral
down.
cortex
You know
is-
what we're talking about.
has decided to go into reboot. You know, well, we're going to have to go soon anyways, because one, I have to leave, which I don't want to. It's sunny. It's Friday.
It's not as cold. It's cold,
It's
but not as cold.
It's not, you know. Oh,
Oops.
live stream down again. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to hold it now.
No, it's just the table's a bit wobbly, so it knocks it down.
Well, it's picked up a little bit in here, so everyone, it's kind of that heavy
Anytime
foot.
we're not too far from the door, so anytime it closes, sometimes it wobbles.
Or we could have said, you know, we were doing special effects.
Well, this table actually, when we first got, didn't wobble, but does now.
Yeah.
So,
It's a
I don't know.
little shaky.
Little bit.
Yeah, it's you know, it's been so cold over the past few days, and it's like now it's not as cold.
Not as.
The
A
sun.
few degrees warmer. But tomorrow's supposed to be quite a bit warmer.
Hey,
It's downright balmy.
hey, hi, whoever's just come in.
It's gonna be downright balmy tomorrow.
We actually have a visitor.
On your
Yeah.
hello.
Do you want to say hello and tell us who you are?
But yeah. Well, although they say Sunday, I think it's supposed to rain.
Oh yeah.
That's what they say. Warm. Huh? Warm, but
Wet.
wet.
So we're
Be able
going.
to get rid of some of the snow.
Oh, the joys of living in Canada.
Hey, we're not as cold as some places, so
Thank God.
yes.
You know. Well,
Or that rain would be just a sheet of ice. You know, just saying.
when you know your walk home suddenly becomes the downhill luge. But we had a bad snowstorm here Monday.
Yeah.
No, before the snow.
If you're in the Midwest, you got the same storm.
Before the
I
snow,
think you guys got more snow than we did.
our sidewalks are clear. Then it got a little. Then it was still wet because they had just dumped a crud load of salt on it, and then it froze.
Well, they didn't really, like, they didn't really, I mean, if you live in a snow area, you probably know this. They don't really do sidewalks very well. You know, so you've got still these mountains of snow, and then you've got this deep freeze that comes in. They don't really salt very well. Like, they come in like a few days later and salt.
Yeah.
And then, like, you're walking through Everest or something, and then it gets, because the deep freeze, it just like freezes over. It's like you're losing or you're
So just
skating.
okay. I usually finish
Or
around.
not, you know.
I usually finish at 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's dark. The street lights are intermittent. Okay,
Yeah. Not as many cars then.
Not as many
It's still a
cars.
pretty busy road, but
you know, but here I am. I'm beetling along down the road, and I get to the to the hill. Like we have a rail bridge that goes over where I have to walk, and so I get to the top of this hill, and it's like I was luging down this hill to like
yeah.
underneath the bridge where there's no ice.
Oh, well, because we talked about this in one of our other videos. They'll plow it to a point, and then where the bridge is kind of a really big dip, and then they won't plow that,
They'll leave a hill.
and then it gets hard when it gets icy, and we'll slip and slide, and we've seen other people have a hard time with it there. It's ridiculous. We have no idea
How they
why they
manage
do
it.
that.
And
It doesn't make sense because it's city property. It's like I can see if it was private property,
yeah.
and then it'd be up to the property to do it, but it's
Mhm.
not. It's still city street, and I don't. Maybe it's owned by CP. I don't think so though, because it's on the main road and it's under the bridge. But it makes no sense, and they never used to do that until a couple years ago. They started doing it,
Yeah.
and it's all contracted out here. It's not city done, and when it was city done,
it was done.
it was done a lot better. But now it's not, it's contracted out, and they seem to kind of alternate through contractors all the time.
Whoever gives them the cheapest can, come in with the cheapest offer, But sometimes
Well, yeah, well, that's the thing. And the thing is, you guys will get this too, is if you are going for the cheapest a lot of the time,
get what you
you
paid
get what you
for.
paid for, and it's not always the best. And obviously, that's what the city is getting. It's not getting very, very good.
No.
It's just, it's dangerous.
Apologize for the noise behind the counter there.
We're in a coffee shop.
We're in a coffee shop.
That's
Well,
okay.
listen-
It covers the copyright. So we don't mind.
That's okay. Yak it up. Yak it up. Well, listen, Four Towers Films. We gotta wrap this up because I gotta beetle along out of here soon.
But don't worry.
We
Like
will be
said,
back.
there could be surprise videos.
Surprise
coming
video
up.
Saturday.
And we each upload 3 times a week. Monday,
Same.
Wednesday, and Friday, usually a live stream.
Great minds think alike.
And of course, anytime there might be a surprise video
So I will
of
be in.
randomness
I'll be in the studio with you on Wednesday.
on Wednesday for another collab, another opinion.
I wonder what it will be.
You'll have to tune in to find out.
Exactly. I'll find out because I'll be there.
Yes, you will. You'll know ahead of time. Ah.
As always, Doug218.
Thank you for joining us
Thanks.
today. Have a great, fantastic Friday and a great, fantastic weekend. Keep warm for those who are in the polar vortex. And if you get any more snow and all that stuff. This is Four Towers Films. Check out my channel.
Doug218. Check out mine.
Check out his channel. It's really good.
And listen, guys, be safe, stay warm,
Don't
and
forget, like the video.
subscribe,
Don't forget to subscribe.
and hit that ding dong bell down there
If
somewhere.
if you're on mobile, it's down there. If you're not, it's up there.
And you'll be told whenever we
We
upload
upload or when
again.
we're live.
So
You never know when we might go live. So don't forget to check it out.
be safe, guys, and we'll see you on
See you
Monday.
on Monday. If not sooner.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, guys.